Just waiting for people to show up here, and then we'll get started. What's going on, everybody? I'm using both my computers here, monitoring the chat and talking to this guy here. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm just gonna wait like 2 more seconds, and then we'll get started. All right. Joe, Alex, Guitar Portal, what's up, boys? Nikki, what's up? Alex, what's going on, everybody? It's so good to see you guys. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited about this stream. This stream's gonna be good. I got some goodies planned for this one. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, what's up, man? Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. All right. So I will say my intro in a little bit, but for those of you who just tuned in, I just want to start off by saying thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. I mean, I remember the days when I had 5 subscribers, and I was stoked about that. Here we are, 5K. So I just want to say, seriously, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I don't take it for granted, and I try to be as transparent and as humble about it. And it's so fun meeting people all over the world just because I like to play guitar and I like metal music. It's awesome, man. So thank you guys, seriously. Heard there was going to be a giveaway. Yeah. Who told you that there's going to be a giveaway? That was supposed to be top secret stuff that that I don't know how it got leaked, but I mean, since we're here, yeah, we are going to do a giveaway. Edwin, what's up, man? All right, guys. So yeah, seriously, I just want to say one more time, thank you guys so much. Just it's awesome, man. I'm really enjoying the ride, and I just can't wait to keep putting out better content and meeting new people and interacting, because looking back on my old stuff, man, like it's night and day. I think, man, I've certainly got I've gotten it down, like the hang of it, and how to record myself and how to give good quality video and good audio. So I'm certainly I feel like I've got it down now. It's just about just consistently putting stuff out and keep making better content for you guys. So thank you. Seriously. Thank you. That shirt is gold. Yeah. Honestly, I got this shirt. Where's the rest of it? Screw you guys. I'm going home. I got this shirt, no joke, in 2011 from Hot Topic. So it's hung around till this moment in time. So I had to bring it out for you guys. So I got some notes here. So I'm going to make sure. I just wanted to hit on all the stuff that I want to talk about. So right now I just want to talk about the future of the channel, what's going to be coming up in the rest of 2019. So right now I am on summer break. I just finished up I was going to Montgomery County Community College, which is Montgomery County is in Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia. And so I just finished up my associates there in music and music performance. And I'm going to the University of the Arts in Philadelphia in Center City. And I'm going to be finishing up that, and I'm doing the music business entrepreneurship program. And so right now, from May through August, I'm a full-time YouTuber. So that's huge, and I'm holding myself accountable because of that. And what I'm trying to do is I'm going to set a goal. I don't know how long I can keep it up, but I'm going to try to put out a video every single day this summer. And not just like nonsense, like good quality stuff. And I might burn myself out pretty quick, but if I do feel like I'm going to be, getting tired of it, I will take a break. But I love it so much, and so this summer I'm really going to push a lot of content out to you guys. I'm going to be bringing back gear through the years that has taken a bit of hiatus, but I've gotten a lot of requests on that, talking about the guitar players that we all love, their gear from start to finish in their career. I'm certainly going to be knocking that out. And then there's going to be some more gear, but I'm going to take a back seat on the gear because I was starting to get a lot of gear pretty fast and not having a lot of room to store it. So I'm certainly going to be doing gear, but it will not be like it was like 3 months ago, or even this past month. It'll slow down just a tad, but it'll be more focused. You know what I mean? Like I was getting like amps and then guitars, and then I was getting pedals, and I was getting more guitars. And I'm gonna seriously think about something that you guys would want, save up for it, make some moves, sell some stuff, find out what I really don't need, and then hustle basically to get some good quality stuff. Like I know the PV Invective has been heavily requested. A Solar guitar has been heavily requested. But guys, there's a catch-22 with all this stuff because I'm doing it all on my own. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't have any affiliation. I certainly don't want to do like the thing that people have been called out for, and that is buying something at Guitar Center, for example, and then like immediately returning it and then getting something else, and like kind of just doing that one for one, open door, revolving door. So I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? Like that's shady. That's not fair to the people at like Guitar Center or Sweetwater or Sam Ash or Musician's Friend. So I have to like hustle to make moves and like sell stuff like on Reverb or on eBay, get the cash for it, then buy it, and then I have to like, I have to hustle. I really do, and it's tough sometimes, but I make it work. It's just a bit. It's about being a good businessman and making moves with all that. But yeah, like if you have any suggestions with gear this summer, I'd love to get an Invective, a PV 5150 or a PV Invective, the big boy, or the mini head that's coming out. That'll be really popular. I think that'd be good for my channel. I was certainly looking at that, and maybe for pre-ordering one of those, because that's certainly not 2 G's. It's only about $6, which is a lot, but it's not that much. And I'm very fortunate enough that I have things to fund that purchase. So I'm very fortunate about that. So then going forward with the rest of this year, I daily videos. I'm going to be bringing back Gear 30 Years, more live streams, more music theory lessons. I hope you guys are liking that stuff. I've been doing that. I think I've done 2 so far this week, and I have another one that I just filmed. I just finished up. So that'll be uploaded and edited very, very soon. I hope you guys are enjoying that, because as a guitar player and as metal players, don't worry, I've seen the chat going. Don't worry, I'm not neglecting. I'm just trying to get all my stuff out. So if you have questions periodically through this chat or through this live stream, excuse me, I'll look at the chat and I'll answer some questions for you guys. But yeah, back with music theory, like I am like the epitome of like playing power chords and like being like, I don't know, I just play it because it sounds cool. And I spent a lot of time with jazz players and classical guitar players who were solid players, man. And then they knew the lingo and the talk, you know what I mean? And that really bothered me. Like I was faking it and like just being like, they'd be like, oh yeah, it's a minor 7th flat 5 chord. And I'd be like, oh yeah. And then like I'd go home and like look up the tab for it and figure it out. And like I couldn't deal with it anymore. I had to learn it, and it was frustrating. But I never had anybody to tell me how to use it for metal, because I'd come home like, all right, I'd go to school, I'd learn and play jazz and classical, but then I'd come home and I'd play in drop B, and like I'd have like no, like it'd be all the things I just learned were irrelevant, and I never had anybody connect the dots. All music theory, all guitar theory is in standard tuning. And it's like rinky-dink jazz songs. Nothing against jazz, but I just think it's so boring. Oh my God, it's so boring. But like I never had anybody to like tell me, hey, you can still use music theory for metal, and you probably already know music theory. You just don't know that you know it. So I really hope you guys are enjoying it. And I have infinite ideas with that video series. And I just hope what I'm trying to get out of it is that I hope I can, one, get it out of my head and make sense of it, and then also you guys can make sense of it. So if you guys are into that, let me know, seriously, because I'm very passionate about teaching music theory, because again, I just never had anybody tell me what the hell like a major 7th was. I didn't know what that meant. I just like was like, oh, it's the 17th fret. I'm in B. My lowest string's B, so I'm in B, right? And it's so much easier than what I thought it was. So I hope you guys are digging it. I'm gonna take a look at the chat real quick. Got to get a PR. Mark Tremonti 15. Yes, Alex. Good suggestion. I was looking at one. There was one in Wilmington, Delaware. I didn't get it because I was just like, I don't want to. I was getting out of control. I'll be honest with you guys. I got the dual rectifier and the Mark V and a Les Paul in like a matter of a month. I gotta be smart with my money. Let's be real. It would be cool if you could attend Summer NAMM to upload more content. OLED, yes, it would be, but I'm planning on Winter NAMM. Winter NAMM is when I'm trying to go to NAMM for the first time ever. I live in Philadelphia, East Coast boy, Pennsylvania. That's a hike, man, to get to California. And I'm hoping by the time that Winter NAMM rolls around, I'm hoping I have a number in my head for subscribers, but I think it would be beneficial for me and everybody else that loves what I do. If we could just if I could have a certain amount of following, or you know what I mean, like a little bit bigger of a following, and I think that'd be more practical for me to go to NAMM, and because it's going to be very expensive, it's going to be a very long weekend. You know, I'm not close to California. I'm very far. I'm not like the guys in Europe, but you know what I mean. I think you guys can understand. So I'm shooting for Winter NAMM 2020. I hope you guys are. Hope you guys go, and I hope to see you there. Any tuning other than drop Z. I just played multiple, and man, they're so good. To see Winter NAMM, my guy. Yes. Thanks, Stein G. Thanks, buddy. Just looking at the chat real quick, guys. Tone King push you to grow your channel? No, no. It's just I took 8 classes in the spring, this past spring semester from January to May. And I'll talk about the Tone King here in a second. But yeah, yes and no. I'll start with no. No, because I've always been a driven person. I've always had goals, but it's just a matter of time. Like, guys, no joke. A little insider secret here. I don't know if you guys have seen my videos, but everybody asks me if I smoke marijuana, and like my eyes are always so bloodshot. Maybe they are, but a lot of the times when I'm filming, it's like 3:30 in the morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Like, it's early. And so like I had just woken up, and that's the only time, like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, especially this past semester, that's the only time I would have time to film at home, because I wouldn't get home until like 7 o'clock at night. I'd cook dinner for my fiance, and then we'd watch a movie and go to bed. So like I was grinding, man. It was a daily grind to put out like 2-3 videos a week. And so like I've always been driven, but I tell you what, the Tone King, Lewis, what a great dude, man. Like, seriously, like I was thinking about making a separate video about it. I still think I will. I think I'll call it like my experience with the Tone King. Like, took me into his house, man. Like, on the surface, guys, like I was a complete stranger to him, and vice versa. And like I drove like an hour and a half to Freehold, New Jersey, just showed up at his house on a Friday, and like he took me in like I was his best friend. And like I met his wife, his family, his dog, that, you know, his dogs and his cat. Like I had the best time there. It was like I was hanging out with a long lost friend, or like a best friend. And like we made dinner together, and we hung out. He showed me all his gear, his enormous collection of gear, and like I could play anything I wanted. Like I remember I was sitting there like playing my my Legator and my Strandberg, and like I was playing a Soldano, and I didn't like the sound of it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem. You know, what about a crank? Oh, you don't like the crank? Oh, we'll go angle 100. What do you want to play the silver Marshall? Like, what do you think about this Randall here? You want to play a JCM 800?" Like, literally one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life, man. Like, I'm not just saying that because like it's the same community. Like, I genuinely mean that. Just as, even if he wasn't a guitar player, like he made me dinner, introduced me to his family, and let me play with all his toys. And I just met him, you know what I mean? So, but did the Tone King push my drive? Kind of, and not really, because although it's awesome to see all the stuff that he has and the amount of success that he has on YouTube, that's what I've aspired to be like, you know. And if I do, that'd be great. If not, I'm having fun while I'm doing it. But just at the end of the day, man, he was a great person, and I was honored to be there. And he was a great host, man. A lot of fun. Check the chat real quick. Eric, thank you, man. Kevin, what's up, man? If only they knew what a joke it is to you to think you'd be stoned. Yeah, guys, I've never smoked anything. I smoked one cigarette when I was deployed because I was out of chewing tobacco. I used to chew tobacco. I quit, but I've never smoked marijuana. I don't drink. I haven't drank in a year or so. And before that, I was like about another 3 years. Like, I'm like the most straight edge dude. And everybody thinks I'm like high, and I don't. It's not me. Like, I don't know. It's not my. Is that my demeanor? Am I just like a surfer dude? I don't know. It's so weird. You're right, Kevin. I seen that Tone King chicken wing video. Very cool. Yeah, we unboxed the air fryer, and like we made wings in his house, and it was awesome, man. All right, so I'm gonna ask a question to you guys. And I appreciate all your guys' feedback, and I'm just curious as to what you guys would like to see on this channel. I mean, I've laid it all out there, what I have planned for the rest of the year. But at the end of the day, let's be real. It's your channel just as much as mine. You guys interact with me. I'm not sitting here interacting with myself. You guys make the channel. So, what would you guys like to see? Would it be more teaching stuff? It doesn't even have to be theory, just like more mixing stuff. I always have ideas about that. Would it be more gear stuff? Would it be about more like, let's say I like know Tools coming out with an album, Slipknot's coming out with an album, like reviews of that. I can certainly do that. I can always reach out to more people with collab ideas, like covers and stuff. I'm not really into covers at the moment, but that's a great way to network. So I would love to hear from you guys. What would you guys like to see? Mixing. Okay, cool. Hey, Ray, did you find out there's a PCB board in your new Les Paul Modern? I saw your comment, Bobby, but honestly, I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know what that means. I really don't. Like, I'm not like the electronic side of guitars, things like pickups and stuff. Like, that's like above my head. I know how to play it and chug and make it sound cool, like for what I know. But I'll be honest, man, I really don't know what that means. I'll be completely transparent. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll bring it up real quick. So this is the Les Paul Modern, and I told you guys I broke a string on it. I'll be real transparent again, guys. I get a lot of people saying that I'm doing what I said I don't do, and that is buy stuff and then return it immediately just to get, they call it channel fodder, just basically just items for your channel and just getting rid of it. Like, I buy and I keep 90% of my stuff, man. Like, and it's a little frustrating that people accuse me of doing that. And I guess I don't know. I can't really understand why. But yeah, I keep all my stuff, man. I had people accusing me of getting rid of my Flying V. It's right over there. People accuse me of like, when does this have to go back before the return policy's up? It's frustrating. But yeah, this thing it's badass. Badass guitar. I'm very lucky to have this thing. Very lucky. All right, I'm going to check the chat real quick. It's all hand soldered now. There's no PCB board. Thanks. Kevin is like I don't have a guitar tech, but if I were to have one, it would be Kevin. He's a jazz player and like a rock player. And I'm the metal dude in our circle of friends. But like, he is like all about the ins and outs of amps and pedals and like the ins and outs of electronics. He knows all about that stuff. Really smart dude. And I'll be like, I don't know. It just sounds like heavy. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like, like that sound, it sounds heavy. And I'll be like, oh, well, actually, it's like if you look at the schematic and there's like this kind of pot here. And I'm just like, dude, you're way too smart to be talking to me about this stuff. I love Kevin. He's the one that put my lace finger burners in my Les Paul, and he wired that for me. Great dude, man. Awesome dude. He's stupid smart with guitars and electronics. Great guy. Thanks for watching, Kev. All right. How heavy is the Les Paul Modern? It's chambered. I know that. And people don't like the chambered stuff, but it's not heavy. I would say about like 7.5 pounds, maybe. That's not that heavy. Damn, what's up, man? Joining the Les Paul Club this weekend. Oh my God, you'll have to show me with that. Bobby, cool. Thanks, Kevin. Rock and Roll Lounge, Ben. Hey, Joe. Ben, what's up, dude? The more haters you get, the more you know you're doing something right. Take it from 20 years of being a punk rock band since I was 13. Some people can't handle watching others succeed. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I guess that's like the kind of the whole thing. Like nobody like, how's it go? People that are above you don't talk down on you. It's the people that are below you that talk like down to, like, take shots. And dude, I mean, we've all been there in one way or another just in life. That's life. But like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. Like I know it's wrong, but even if I did buy this and sold it and like bought it and then returned it, and like, yeah, it's not cool to do. Like I get, it's like a loophole in the system. It's kind of like a cheap way to get stuff. But at the end of the day, man, like, does it bother you that much? You know what I mean? Like, are you gonna like, is it gonna ruin your day if somebody like is buying things and returning it to try to like give free content to people that can't afford a beautiful guitar like this? You know what I mean? Like you're it sucks. You know what I mean? Like, it's wrong. I'm not sticking up for it. I don't agree with it, but this thing costs a pretty penny, and I'm very humbled and fortunate enough that I was able to hustle to get the money to buy it. But at the end of the day, even if I was to return it, I still had to fork over that chunk of change just to return it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's a huge hit on somebody's bank account. And at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get at is you're still providing free service for somebody that, hey, I want to know what the Les Paul Modern sounds like. Somebody has bought it and has it on their channel, whether or not they sell it or not. Yeah, it's shady business, but they're still giving free service. And if they're not saying like, oh, look how rich I am, I can afford all this stuff. If they're just like saying, hey, here's the Les Paul Modern, have a good day, thanks for checking it out. Like, is it really going to ruin your day? I don't know. That's just me. I don't agree with it, but I don't lose sleep over it. It's just a loophole in the system. And if you're just like not a dick about it, does it really bother you? I don't know. That's just me. And I don't know. Ben Combs, what's up, man? Worry too much about other people's business. Yeah. Anybody else here have an active channel? I'd love to check out fellow YouTubers to talk about music. SMR is a fun channel. I'd love to see more. Hey, very good point. And that you're stealing my thunder, man. I have these notes on this very metal notepad that says "Let's Hang" with it looks like a monkey or a sloth, and I'm trying to get at like what I'm trying to get at for tonight, and you're stealing my thunder, man. All kidding aside, okay. So I do want to touch on that since it's brought up, and then I'm gonna announce the giveaway, and then I'm gonna leave it up for more FAQs, and then we'll get out of here. Okay. So in regards to what I was gonna say tonight is like going along the lines of what you guys want to see for this channel. I want to think of a way to have you guys not necessarily promote yourself. I've had this on a live stream before, but I'm thinking of like I know we all know Ryan Bruce Fluff. He does like a suggestion of the week, but I was thinking of like having like another YouTuber that I love, AJ Good in the House of Mask. He's a Slipknot mask collector, but he does like Mailbox Mondays sometimes, and basically it's like fan mail, and artists will like send him like artwork and stuff, and then he pushes their social media. And so like I think that'd be something really, really cool. Just not even, you don't have to send me anything, but I'm just trying to think of like ways of like how we as a community can like, you know, grow and interact with one another. And I have a couple ideas which I'll get to in a second, but like I'm certainly like trying to think of like, hey, this isn't just my channel. I guess yeah, I know I upload the videos, whatever, but you know what I mean? I said it before, like this is my channel just as much as yours and vice versa. Like without you, this channel is literally nothing. And I want to create stuff for you guys, and I want to create a community. You know what I mean? I feel like we're right there on the cusp of like having an awesome community. And if we could just tighten it up a little bit, I think it'd be awesome. I really, really do. I'm not just saying that to like sound like, you know, some sort of like hero or anything like cheesy like that. I'm being serious, man. Like I love you guys. You're so fun. Like the familiar names and faces that I see on my videos, whether it be on Instagram and in the comments, like it's so cool. And I feel like if we could just all come together just a little bit more and think of ways creatively how to create content, I'm all for it, man. So thank you so much on reaching out to other people in my live stream about who has a channel. If you have a channel, certainly put it right there. Put it in the live feed, man. I'm certainly all ears and all eyes. I really would love to know what you guys are up to, because, you know, sometimes we don't, you know, we're so busy with what we're doing, we don't really look out. And there's other content creators that are awesome players and musicians that, you know, sometimes they just get like not the notoriety that they deserve. You know what I mean? Okay. Should we do the giveaway? I'm going to have to see 3 people write yes in the chat, and then we'll do the giveaway. How's that sound? I'm going to refresh the page real quick just so I can update the live chat. 23 people watching, man. Thank you guys so much. Got a channel. Yeah, guys, everybody who has a channel, if you guys want to like sub one another, that's awesome, man. Like that's amazing. I'm so thankful and like humbled that like I have the platform for you guys to meet one another. You know what I mean? Like it's beyond cool, man. Seriously, really, really cool stuff. All right, I see. Hey, you cheated. You put 4 yeses in one comment. All right, the giveaway. So guys, STL Tones is so good to me. Sonny, the man that I've been contacting back and forth with STL Tones, That company is killer, man. Seriously, I love STL Tones so much. They've been nothing but nice to me. And I have 2 of the brand new Will Putney Suite licenses to give away. All right. And how I'm going to do it, guys, is I want to give it away on Patreon. Okay. I've done this in the past, but I really want to push my Patreon page because I've been asking for a while, but I'll be honest, I've been lacking with like putting up content on Patreon because like it's hard for somebody to just give, basically money. Let's be real, when there's nothing in return. Yes, you're helping fund the channel, but it's cool when you have like tangible stuff, like whether it be like physical stuff or, like early access to stuff. So I really want to push my Patreon and, again, I'm not trying to beat around the bush. It's money based. I mean, let's be real, but if you're going to give money, I want to appreciate it, infinitely, but I want to give something for you guys. So I'm not just asking for your money and not getting anything in return. So there's a $10 tier right now on Patreon. That'll be, if you enter that $10 tier, you don't have to DM me on Instagram or anything. It's the $10 tier. You're automatically entered into the plugin giveaway. There's 2 plugins that'll be done on June 1st. And then from here on out, that $10 tier, I'm going to do bi-monthly giveaways, whether it be plugins or something else, which I'll get to in a second. Or like, I want to give back to that tier, and I don't want to just like ask for money and not have anything to show for it. You know what I mean? So guys, the STL Tonality Will Putney Suite. I have 2 of those, 2 licenses to give away, $10 tier on Patreon. It's $10, and if you don't win, all proceeds go right back into this channel, whether it be funding my own purchases for plugins, whether it be buying new strings or batteries, whether it's a new pedal. I really want to push for this channel and use Patreon as a tool and not just ask for money. So what do you guys think of that? Yes. Used to listen to metal, blah, blah, blah. STL is sick. Nothing wrong with the hustle. Thank you, man. Like I appreciate it, man. But I'm basically running a small business, but you guys are helping me along that way. We're helping each other, and I don't want to ever get to that point where like I forget, like, hey, there's people that are helping you. There's people that are doing this for you. Give back to them. And it's not to sound like a hero or a martyr or anything crazy, but like I want to give back to you guys. You guys deserve it, man. So I didn't even ask for this. STL Tones, Sonny again is the man. He just hooked it up. Send me an email, and STL Tones is amazing. I've worked with them like 3 times now, I believe, on their plugins. The Howard Benson, the Emissary, and now the Will Putney. Like, man, they're so good to me. Their stuff is amazing. Like the Will Putney suite is like my dream plugin suite. I said it in the video I put up yesterday. Like the top 5 plugins I can't live without. Like that is awesome because there's never been really too many plugins that in my memory in the past that like has been solely for metal with like 4 or 5 different amplifiers. Like it's always been like a dual rectifier and then a Fender Clean, or like a JCM 800 and then like a Fender Twin. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So I love it. I hope you guys are interested in that $10 tier, and then you also get early access to all my videos and my EPs and stuff like that. So $10 tier. You're automatically entered, and then I have all your email addresses when you sign up, and then I'll just shoot you an email on June 1st and say, hey, you're the winner. It'll be done at random. So I hope you guys are into that. Thanks, Edwin. I really appreciate it. Edwin's 2 for 2 on the giveaways, by the way. He's gotten super lucky. He got what'd you get? The NTS, and then did you get the Howard Benson too? Is that what, yeah? Edwin's 2 for 2, man. Lucky dog. So yeah, Edwin got both. I've done 2 plugin giveaways. He's won both of them at random. So I don't know how you managed to do that, man. I had nothing to do with that. That was just dumb luck. But yeah, thanks, Edwin. I appreciate it, man. So I have one other question. Oh yeah. So I've been seriously writing for my side project, Luna Muerta. I just want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. I'm trying to like create music for like stuff that I would want to listen to for solo stuff. I try to think of like very theatrical sounds, like with a lot of choir and strings, because it's hard when there's no vocals in the track to keep it, relevant and interesting and kind of like prog sounding. So I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. And honestly, all my demos, I get a decent amount of positive feedback for all my demo songs, and 90% of those songs, those demo riffs, turn into Luna Muerta songs. So I just would like to hear your feedback on that. And if you guys are interested in that, I have my second album coming out May 26th. It's available for pre-order right now on all streaming services: Spotify, Google Play, Amazon. It's on iTunes if you want to buy it. And my newest single. Oh my God, I can't talk. My newest single is on my Patreon page. That's not out yet. So I just, I'm trying to push my own stuff just as much as the next guy, but I'm also just trying to like give you guys better content, whether it be my solo stuff or videos. I'm just trying to give as much as I can. Like I said, I'm pushing for summer of 2019 to where like I'm borderline burnout, but I want to keep pushing it. And I just want to know you guys' thoughts on that. NTS and Howard Benson. Yeah, you got it right, Edwin. All right, buddy. Take care. You can almost always substitute lead guitar for vocals. True. That's very true. Yes. Lead guitar is kind of like the vocal. It's like the melody, basically, of a song. So I certainly can attest to that. So yeah, Luna Muerta is always in the works, man. I'm always working on that stuff. This next album's got 14 songs on it. My previous one I dropped in February has 15. So it's 29 songs in 3 months. So I'm constantly working on that, man. I love doing it, and if you guys enjoy it too, that means the world to me. So I'm gonna turn to the chat one more time. Just what do you guys want to see for this upcoming rest of this year? If you have any suggestions, leave it all down below in the live chat, and then we'll open it up for some questions. So if you have anything that you want to see me work on, put it into the live chat, and then I'm going to answer some questions right now. I'll put it up to you guys. You guys have the floor. Ask away. Anything and everything is up for grabs. Any questions you guys have. And if not, that's fine. But I just, I get a lot of questions, and sometimes I get bombarded, and I don't mean to ignore you guys, but sometimes I just don't get to them. And if you have a question, I'd be more than willing to answer it for you guys. I think it would be nice idea to get a Slipknot tone. Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about, because I have three of the 5 Jim Root guitars, the signature guitars. I was thinking about like, what if I got like a rock reverb and then like tried to recreate the Jim Root sound? You know what I mean? Like I guess it would have to be album specific, or like what if I bought the Marshall Power Amp and the Rocktron preamp, I think it was, that they used for the first album, like trying to like recreate their sounds. That's something I've always thought about, but I try to like think of things that isn't, how do I put this? Like if I invest on all that stuff and it's not usable for anything other than that project, then it's kind of like I have all this stuff that I have no use for now. You know what I mean? So like I try to think of things that like I can continually use. So no mixed tone. Okay. Stick with the Theory series. Okay. What do you think about Limp Bizkit? I love Limp Bizkit, man. I stopped listening to them. I'll be honest. I stopped listening after Wes left, and then I never got back into them when Gold Cobra came out, because I was over it. But like I love Significant Other, and I love Chocolate Starfish, man. $3 Bill, y'all, solid. Like Counterfeit's sick, and Nobody Loves Me and Faith. Those songs are sick. But I love Limp Bizkit. It's a guilty pleasure. I know people hate that band, but I love them. I love Limp Bizkit, man. I love Wes Borland's playing and his theatrical makeup. I love Limp Bizkit. Justice, what's up, man? Just hanging out, answering questions. If you have one for me, I'd love to answer for you. Daniel, thanks, buddy. 50K, here you come. Yeah, I'd be honored. I mean, that's what I'm working for, man. That's what I'm working towards, guys. Like I'm trying every single day to put out good content, and I hope one day I get to 50K. That'd be the dream, man. I'm trying, man. That's why I'm asking you guys right now. Like, what do you guys want to see? Because it's so much easier to create content when you have a million other people telling you, as opposed to just one brain trying to think of something. You know what I mean? Van Halen. What about Van Halen? I love Van Halen. It's my favorite classic rock band of all time. I saw them in 2004 when they were doing the Sammy Hagar tour, and I love Sammy Hagar over David Lee Roth. But Eddie's my favorite guitar player of all time. I love Van Halen. Underrated guitar player. If I had to pick one underrated guitar player, I did a top 5 underrated guitar players video, and I said the boys from Meshuggah has to be the most underrated because like their riffs are so hard to learn. Like people like, let's say like Tosin Abasi or Steve Vai or John Petrucci, like they're killer players, but like they're rated. You know what I mean? Like they're known for being sick and like they get the notoriety, but like nobody talks about Meshuggah and like how difficult. Well, I mean, I guess the metal community does, but like most people don't know like how hard it is to play Bleed, for example. Like on the surface, it's just and that sounds easy, but dude, it's so hard. So I'd have to go with like Martin and Frederick from Meshuggah's most underrated guitar player. Did you do anything to get down sweep picking? Any advice? Maybe a trick to do it? Is it how you hold the pick or your wrist? All right, I can give a quick little lesson on that. Let me get a different guitar. Oh, my legs will work. Let me get a shredder. Grab a pick. All right, so get in frame here. So sweep picking, basically, I just hold it. I hold the pick like I call it the. I did a video on how Bleed changed the way I play forever. I hold the pick like this. I like really choke up on it, and just minimal movement is the best way I did it. But long story short, let me get myself in frame here. Long story short, it just was sweep picking. I just do it slow. And just like have minimal movements, the best way I can describe it, and use a metronome. But I think with anything with guitar playing is like just go for it. Like I feel like you play better when you like shut your mind off kind of and just like let your fingers and your hands do like the sweep, like for example, the sweeping for you. You know what I mean? Like if you're just like if you're not thinking about it and like you kind of just do it. It's like I'm trying to think of like what's an example. I don't know how to do a backflip. This could be way out of left field, but you know what I mean? Like if you're like thinking, if you're just like thinking about it and kind of hesitant, you're going to mess up. Like if you're thinking when you're playing, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up, what's going to happen? You're going to mess up. But like if you just like go for it and like don't get sloppy with it. But I feel like if it's kind of just like, it's just like a fluid motion. You know what I mean? It's just like it's just like, it's just like, it doesn't take that long. It doesn't. It's just like, just stick with it. I get long story short, stick with it. How's that? Just stick with it. Don't get frustrated. It's going to come. It's just going to come eventually. It's going to be like riding a bike or something like that. Where you're like, you have training wheels, you think you'll never be able to stand up. And then one day it just like clicks and you got it. And once you get there, don't stop until you start developing bad habits or start getting fatigued or mess up. But like once you have it, stay in that pocket, man. And like, just like, don't forget the muscle memory. And then all of a sudden you'll have it. So it takes a while, but yeah, I just stick with it. It's the best way I can describe it. And one piece of advice, I will say this, if what helps is get like a fret wrap or even just like a sock and put it around your fretboard, around your neck when you're trying to learn it, because it really just, it dampens all that excessive noise that like your hands are making against the strings and stuff like that. It just cuts it out, and it just have a nice noise gate too. And like all of a sudden it like just cleans it right up. So that's the best way I could describe it. My hand just always stays like this in this like fist motion. I developed that from when I learned Bleed and just, but even sometimes I'll dip out my pinky and I'll like anchor it here. It all depends. So just do whatever's comfortable, stick with it, get a fret wrap, use a gate, and that's it. If you guys are sweep pickers in the comments in the live chat, if you have any suggestions, leave that down below as well. The guitar pits in the chat. Hey, there he is. It's up, man. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate it, man. Do I like some deathcore bands? Um, I'm not good with genres, but like deathcore, like old Suicide Silence, The Art Is Murder, um, Whitechapel, bands like that. I'm big fans of that. But you know how some people like when you say like that this band is a deathcore band and they're not, they freak out. But yeah, I like The Art Is Murder a lot. If I had to pick a favorite deathcore band, The Art Is Murder. Love The Art Is Murder. Oh, crotch cam. Hey, come on, man. We're trying to have a family show. I'm not perfect, all right? I'm a one-man show. I don't have a camera crew here. I mess up sometimes. Trevor, thanks, buddy. Hey, we were just talking about jazz, guys. Trevor Shelley, one of my jazz buddies that I met at school, and I was telling them how like when I'd be like the epitome of the metalhead. Like they'd be like, okay, like I'd be like playing a song and be like, oh, what key is that in? And I'll be like, 5. This fret, it's the 5th fret. It goes like this. Yeah, well, what key is it in? It's this one. Yeah, what's the name of it? Oh man, look, I gotta go. I was the epitome of like root 5th, just playing power chords. That's all I knew. Thanks for joining, Trevor. I appreciate it, buddy. Why don't you show the Art Is Murder preset on the Will Putney plugin video? That's not a bad idea. But it's kind of hard because the names don't match up with the bands, and the albums are like they're kind of like coded weird. It's like on the Axe Effects, like the Appetite for Destruction preset is called like Destructive Appetite. Like it's like you have to like kind of do like a little bit of like finagling with your head to figure out what album it is that they're talking about. But I'll certainly look into it. Guys, any other questions, man? It's all, it's all on the table right now. If you guys have anything to ask, anything about the future of this channel, ideas for videos, me as a person, me as a player, anything, it's all on the table. I really want to, just answer anything and everything that's not been covered. And guys, if you're just joining in, there's going to be a giveaway via Patreon and giving away 2 of the Will Putney Suites, the STL Tonality plugins on June 1st. $10 tier on my Patreon page. The link is down below. And once you're entered into that Patreon tier, you'll have instant early access to all videos and my early access to my solo projects, as well as you'll be automatically entered into the biannual giveaway that I'll be doing, whether it be a plugin or a piece of gear or a piece of merch. Oh, I almost forgot. Guys, I have merch. There's a merch store. I almost forgot. There's a merch store. I created a Teespring merch store. Stay Metal Ray merch. There's a couple designs. There's one with the horns, one with a cat, one with just the plain old SMR logo on like sweatshirts and t-shirts. And then I have a t-shirt called what says "Metal is not dead" on it. All this stuff I created on my own, guys. I totally forgot. I have a store. I have a merch store. Yeah, go check it out. I just created it. I'm really proud of it too. I think it came out good. It's just another way, guys. Another way to help me out, man. If anybody picks up that stuff, it'd mean the world to me, seriously. So go check it out. If you like what you see, it would help me dividends, and you'd walk around with a cool shirt. So I think the designs are cool. If you guys have any feedback on that, if you guys check that out, you can DM me. You can write a comment on the bottom of this video, put it in the live stream, whatever. Yeah, I have a merch store, and I'm really proud of it. And I think they came out well, and I'm going to be buying my own stuff and having it on the channel so you guys can check it out and see what it looks like on me and then in person. Oh yeah, motherfucking metal kitten. Yes, I have hoodie. Okay, so I have pictures. I'm very prepared, as you can see. I almost forgot what I was supposed to announce. But I have pictures. So I like this one a lot. Can you guys see that? That is the Stay Metal Ray logo on the chest of the hoodie, like on the pocket, if there would be a pocket. I like that one a lot. This one's really cool. That's my hand using this phone to take that picture. And then on the back, it has the SMR logo, like really small. But I like that one a lot. Metal is not dead coffee cup. If you want to get that, I really like that one a lot. a cool skull, seafoam green skull. That's my favorite color. I like that one. Obviously, I like him. I made him, right? And then this is the cheapest one that's on the website. If you guys like that one, just the SMR logo right on the breast there. So yeah, I created. Oh, metal AF Kitty. I created that. I made that on like my thumbnail creator and threw it up on a t-shirt. So if you guys like that stuff, man, that's just the beginning of me creating designs for purchase. If you guys like that stuff, man, you can check it out. I'm really excited about it. It feels cool to like create something and have the ability to put stuff on clothing. Like that's so cool, man. And I'm like geeking out about it. I think it's really cool. I'm proud of it. So if you guys like it, let me know. If you think it's stupid, let me know too. Don't shy away from it because I won't sell it anymore. And I'll go back to the drawing board. Holy heck, I need that mug. Yeah, guys, if you guys want to pick it up, man, it would. And then like if you want to like send me a DM on Instagram, Stay Metal Ray, like it'll be featured in a new video in the next video as soon as I get it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I want to give back, man. I do, and you guys deserve it. You guys are awesome, and you guys geek out on the stuff that I do. Like it means the world to me, and it's so fun and so cool. So I'm trying to think of ways that not only will help the channel grow, but it will help, give you guys something for your time and energy spent into watching me play guitar and talk about my favorite stuff. So yeah, if you guys like that stuff, let me know. Heard the new After the Bear album. My next single has some riffs and tones in that vein. I have not heard it. I've been slacking because ever since Justin passed away, that band has not been the same. And then the bass player left. I forget his name. I was always like a casual After the Burial fan, but I have not heard it. But that's sick, man. I love A Wolf Amongst Ravens and Neo Soul and Pennyweight and Encased in Ice, right? Case and Ice, or is that Metallica? I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, I love After Burial. I have to check it out, man. I saw you just put up your EP. I'm certainly gonna listen to that this weekend, dude. Seriously, I'm not just saying that because we're here on a live stream. Like I will check that out. I promise. People love this. People seem to love vlogs. I can certainly do some vlogs, like a day in the life of what I'm doing. That's certainly. It's a bit redundant though. People always do that, but I mean, if that's what you guys are into, if you guys want to see what I do on a daily basis, I'm all for it. But I'm trying to stay a little bit original. Hell yes, I'm ordering a bunch. Where do we find the link? All right, let me just double check. My new merch store. It's so if you go to the description of this chat, like if you go down below, or not this chat, this video. Down below in the comments, it says my new merch store, teespring.com/store/Stay Metal Ray. It's right there. And if you guys like that, man, that means so much. And if and when you do pick it up, send me a DM. Get you wearing it or you holding it to me, and I'll be sure to feature you in a new video, man. Like that, the fact that you guys are even considering it means the world to me. So that's how you find it. The link is down below, and then the link will forever be down below in my videos from here on out. Vlogs at music school, that's a good idea, but I just finished up. I was going to do one. I did a couple studio work stuff, vlogs, but they didn't do so hot in terms of views, and I get it. But once I'm doing like the business side of thing, like mixing and recording thing at University of Arts, in Philadelphia, that could be certainly something to do. Yeah, absolutely. Would I recommend the Axe FX Ultra in 2009? Absolutely not. That is like 3 or 4 models from Fractal old, something like that, maybe even 5. Nah, man, like you can just like if you're looking for a piece of hardware, I would go for like a Helix. They're about the same price, I would assume. Like the Ultra's probably like $1,000. The Helix is like $1,600. It's a bit of a difference, I know, but like I'm trying to think of like something else. Like a head rush is $1,000 if you want to get that. I was thinking about getting rid of my head rush and maybe doing like a giveaway for that. Like maybe like a $20 tier just to give away my head rush. Just because like I don't use it anymore. I thought I was gonna use it for live stuff, but then I didn't need it. But if you're looking for like a piece of hardware, I would not recommend an Ultra. Nah, just save up and get something good. And not that it's not good. Get something modern. And yeah, I think your money will be spent better that way. XFX FM3, there you go. Yeah, that's a perfect example. Ultra's outdated, man. Ultra's like 2010. Thanks, Steve, for making sure my stuff turn out good. Ever hear of Mr. Creeps? Nah, dude, I haven't. I second Kevin's question. Oh, the question being where the merch store is. Yeah, it's all down below, Trevor. That cat shirt is life. Thanks, man. I hope you guys like that stuff, man. I always like cat shirts because they're like, it's ironic and it's like metal with a kitten. It's supposed to be a joke. I'm glad my poor dry sense of humor is working. What's up, man? Do I like the head rush? Yeah, I do. I have a demo up of it on my channel. It's great. It's great for live stuff because it's a pedal board, obviously, head rush pedal board. And you don't need a giant analog pedal board, and it's much cheaper and has like a boatload of things you can do with it. Like, for example, you can change the delay times and reverb times and mixing, like the dry wet stuff. And then you can just use it as a full-on like processor. You can have amp models, like you have high gain stuff and cleans and stuff. It's awesome. But I don't use it. Reason being is because the high gain isn't. I sound really ignorant, but it's like not what I need or what I like. It just doesn't sound good to me. Let's just put it that way. It sounds decent, but like the Axe effects for high gain is way better. Plugins like the STL Tones stuff is way better. Yeah, Headrush is solid. If you're looking for high gain stuff, I would look elsewhere, if I'm being completely transparent. But if you're using it for like a live pedal board with your analog head and or guitar amp, I would use that. All right, boys, any other questions? Truth, brutal truth, Headrush sucks. I don't think it sucks. It sucks for, I don't even think it sucks. I think it sounds solid. I disagree. I don't think it sucks. It's a bit harsh, don't you think? I think it's solid, but I don't think it sucks. Awesome videos. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So in case anybody's brand new and they're just tuning in, I'm going to recap, and then I'm going to get out of here if there's no further questions, all right? So, guys, just again, thank you so much for helping me out along the way. The future of this channel is I'm going to try to put a video out every single day this summer from May through September. All right, I might burn myself out. It might kill me. I might get sick of it, but I'm going to try to push this channel because I have the means to do it from May through late August, early September. Just push a video out every single day, good quality content, because I want this channel to grow, because you guys deserve it just as much as anybody else for supporting me. And I owe you guys everything, seriously. And then the Patreon giveaway, $10 tier, STL Tonality, Will Putney Suite. I'm giving away 2 of them on June 1st. It's the $10 tier on my Patreon page. I have a new merch store. Don't forget, Ray, I have a new merch store in the description of this video, teespring.com/store/stay/metal/Ray, or hyphen, excuse me, stay-metal-Ray. That is right down below if you want to check that out. I have some cool shirts, mugs, hoodies, all kinds of cool stuff. I personally have bought some of it. It's on the way, and once I get it, I'll show you guys what it looks like. And if you guys ever pick any of it up, send me a picture via DM at StayMetalRay, and you'll be featured in a future video. Thank you. And then, yeah, is there any more questions? I'm going to ask one more time. All right. Oh, my God. I got a bunch more questions. I got some weird stuff. There it is. Look, are you baked? Look, you guys. Beck Hall just asked me, am I baked? Why does it look like I'm smoking marijuana? Why? What am I doing that makes it look like I smoke weed, man? I don't get it. I don't get it. No, I've never smoked weed in my life. I'm so anti-drug. I'm so anti-substance. I don't drink. I don't smoke. If you do, that's fine. I don't judge, but I just don't put that in my body, and everybody always asks me if I'm high. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Anyway, back to the other questions. I should just start saying yes. Happy birthday, man. 13, the big 113. Happy birthday, man. God, when I was my 13th birthday, I went and saw Hitch. It was the first PG-13 movie I ever saw. I went and saw Hitch with Will Smith and Kevin James. But happy birthday, man. Seriously, that's awesome. I hope you have some awesome killer plans. If you have any gift ideas, I hope you get everything that you want. Happy birthday, dude. 13. That's awesome, man. I was 13 in 2005. So if you do the math, I'm 48. Man, that's awesome. Happy birthday, buddy. Hello from Russia. Hey, man. Russia. I was in Russia in early 2016. Great country, man. It was cold. I was there in January. That's awesome, man. It is in this modern day amp sims on the level of amplifiers. I came late, but hey, Ray, no worries, man. Yes. Yeah, flat out, yes. I think so. They do sound a certain way, plugins, that is, like, and modelers. They do sound, I wouldn't even say fake. They sound a little different. I do think the analog stuff still sounds better, but, like, the plugins and the modelers are so much more feasible. Like, to run my real amplifiers, like at my Mark V 25, for example, like, I have to have the Universal Audio aux box, and then I have to have a line out, and then I have to put in my interface, and then, you know, like, or I have to have a cab and play it stupid loud, and it's heavy, and then you hurt your back, and then, like, you can't walk up the steps, and then you can't play, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole big rabbit hole. You know what I mean? But all seriousness, yes, I think, like, if you're like trying to, like, come up with awesome sounds, you can get away with it with a plugin, man. Like, people can't tell the difference. Like, if I lied and said, oh, this tone is a real analog amp and it was really a plugin, nobody would know the difference. I guarantee you. Nobody would know the difference. So, yeah, long story short, I think the plugins and the modelers are equally as good. I'm seeing all the comments about my eyes. Your eyes look low, my guy. It's your chill vibes. Yeah. Just so you know, it's always me asking if you're baked. It's become a little inside joke. Yeah, Beck, I know you haven't, man. But you're not the only one. I literally have a folder of comments that I have on my desktop of asking me if I'm high. And I'm gonna make a video about it, like doing an FAQ video. It's on the radar. But yeah, I guess I just like to hang out and just be chill, and my eyes look low. I don't know, is this better? Like, should I just, like, so anyway, guys, so thank you so much for 5,000. So I have a merch store, and like, is that better? I don't know. I guess I have squinty eyes, and I just like to, like, hang out a little bit. I don't know. I'm not high, man. I've never smoked in my life. It drives me nuts. All right, opinion on the new Periphery album. It's solid. It sounds like Periphery. It's okay. I like Blood Eagle. That's solid. It's a banger. But I like Periphery 3 a lot better, I think. Maybe it's because I know the songs more, but it's solid. Solid. How do I put my music out there? So, like, if you're talking about for purchase, or like for, like, how to physically, like, get the courage to do it, I think you mean, like, for purchase. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll answer, like, if you're like, how do you get it for purchase? I put all my stuff on streaming services through DistroKid. It's a $20 annual fee, and then they're basically like your label, your record label, and then you just $20 fee once a year, and then you make all the profits of everything you sell and stream, and they push it on, like, Google Play, Amazon Music, Apple Music, or whatever, iTunes, like, literally all the streaming platforms. Some of them I've never heard of, but I get views and listens or clicks, plays, whatever you want to call it, on the streaming services. And it's all through DistroKid. So distrokid.com, set it all up, and then you make 100% of the proceeds. That's how I do it. Right. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, you've certainly been here a while, man. Snoop Dogg wouldn't approve. Hey, I just don't smoke, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you do, that's awesome. I don't care. Your eyes are normal. They just troll you. Yeah, I'm like feeding into it now. Now it's becoming a meme. I'm just a dumb stoner from the West Coast. It's like a religion here. Nah, you're not. Nobody's dumb, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you do it, that's fine. I'm just saying, it's just not. I don't look down on it. It's just like, I don't do it. You know what I mean? So, but hey, if you do it, that's fine. I don't care. I'm from Africa, so gear like Mesa Boogies and Marshalls are like worth a car. So I rely on amp sims. Well, yeah, I mean, like a Marshall JCM 800 is like a car to me. I mean, it's literally stupid expensive. So yeah, you can't go wrong with the amp sim, man. Really. Think a Les Paul can do drop A? No, there's a 24 and 3/4 scale length. It can't handle it unless you have a bridge cable on your low A. I would certainly recommend using something else like drop B. I feel like it's the lowest a Les Paul can go. Yeah, no, don't use drop A. Congrats on 5K, man. I remember when this channel had like 640 subs. Yeah, dude, I remember you there when I was doing my OG Slipknot covers. Thanks for joining me and sticking around until this moment in time. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I gotta go cook dinner. Me and the fiance are gonna hang out. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really sincerely appreciate it. Again, merch store is down below. Patreon page for the giveaway is down below. All that stuff is down below. Literally everything. I might be down below. I might be down there. Just everything is down below. Stop in one of those social media platforms. Say hello. I really appreciate all your support, guys. Sincerely. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.